Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for November 18th, 2023. I'm JC, been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. My intentions with the podcast are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend paying securities. I just want to share investment ideas so that you and I can maybe make a buck. I'm not doing this for money from anyone. The opinions shared here are my own. They're just that opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in these podcasts. Not the ones we're going to talk about today, but maybe soon. Disclaimer, do your due diligence before investing in anything. With that, let's go make some money. The stock I'm looking at today is Lincoln National Corporation, LNC, on the New York Stock Exchange. Essentially, Lincoln National is a financial services company. They provide life insurances, annuities, retirement plan services, also group protection. They essentially handle most retirement plans and insurance type plans for businesses in the United States. Nice sized company. It's about a $3 or $4 billion market cap, which we'll get into a little later. And they handle a lot of their own funds too, as well as mutual funds and that sort of thing. Now, unfortunately for my timing, Lincoln National has gone up about $2 a share to about $23 a share this week. And it's just timing of the market. The market had a good run this week. And unfortunately, I did not time it well, at least as far as my research versus my recommendations here. I still think Lincoln National is a very good company. It pays a very nice dividend, which I'll show you right now. Lincoln National pays quarterly dividends, and the dividend yield is about a little over 8%. It's a nice return. Now they've had some issues with missing their earnings, but Lincoln National should do well in either a rising or lower interest rate environment, and specifically if the interest rates start to go down, which it appears as though is going to happen based on inflation going down. I think Lincoln is poised for a nice run next year. Like I said, the dividend is a little over 8%. In this graphic that I'm showing you from Schwab.com, the dividend increases they were in the teens until a few years ago, but now they're a little lower, but they're still increasing far better than the market is concerned. I think this is still going to provide you a good income. They're going to be profitable, especially in a decreasing interest rate environment. A nice, solid company that has good, solid clientele. Here's another graphic that I ended up getting online here. And as you can see, from 2013 to 2023, the dividends have increased by 4 times. And I just wanted to throw this graphic out there to illustrate that the dividends are growing, and they're, with a few exceptions, they're covering their dividends every year. As an extra added bonus this week, I'm going to throw in there one I had talked about earlier, Chevron. CVX is a symbol. I think that Chevron's price per share has dropped enough where you can start piecing in. Their divvy is 4.25, and I think you're looking at probably 10 to 15% upside on this, especially if interest rates go down. The economy looks like it's still going to be doing well and increasing in terms of growth rates around the world. And of course, the political tensions are going to send energy prices higher. Chevron is another one I think you should look at right now. Take a look at it. Take a look at the divvy. Take a look at the financials. Again, this is an added bonus this week. Just want to throw that out there just because of the timing of the drop in price of the Chevron share price. Kept it short and sweet this week. With Lincoln National, I think it's a good company. Research it. See what you think. The 8% dividend's pretty good, and it's a company that's been around well over 100 years, and they're in a sweet spot for the markets they're in terms of the financial planning, insurance, that sort of thing, especially in a decreasing interest rate environment. With that, I'd like to say thank you for listening to JC Stocks and Markets podcast. The intro and outro song is a song I wrote. It's a song that has some meaning. It's called She's the One, performed by a band I used to play in, Just One Goat. With that, do your due diligence and happy investing. Thanks for listening. Bye now.
She's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. Wasted all this